Welcome to Real Talks with Pinks. Thank you for the love we've been receiving on the channel. I'm so excited today. I have another special guest, Me, please introduce yourself to Real Talk viewers.
Okay, my name is Keabetsoe Mosoka, or Mamda Umafisa. I'm a nurse. Recently relocated or moved to the UK. For the past 6 years, I was working in Keabetsoe Mission Hospital as a general nurse midwife.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keabetsoe.
Yeah,
Keabetsoe. Okay, so I thought I should invite Keabetsoe to the show after I found her on YouTube, where she was engaging more Basotho, telling them how to find a nursing job in the UK. I'm gonna get straight into the point. How did you apply for a nursing job, and how did you secure one in the UK?
I applied a nursing job through an agency called MMA. They helped me secure a job, but they were too slow at one point, taking too long, telling me that they have got backlog and stuff like that. I ended up having to apply on my own online. I went online and searched for jobs in UK, and I found one, and I just tried my luck, and lucky enough I got the job. And yeah, that's the job that I took, and yeah, I'm still working with the same employer.
But so many people who want to apply for jobs, they say there are so many links online. Others may be fake, others may be scams. How did you know that the one that you found was verified?
Okay. I was lucky enough that the one that I found on Indeed.uk, something like that. I found that job there, and lucky enough, maybe it was a coincidence or something, and a relative to someone I know used to work in the same place. So they were able to tell me that, yes, that is legit. And yeah, I did apply, and that's how I got the job that I have now.
So what were some of the requirements that they needed? Because I know when you apply for things in the UK, sometimes, I don't know, for jobs, maybe they needed experience, they needed you to register with an agency. Those are some of the eligibility. What did you need to have?
Even before I could apply for a job, I was told by a gentleman who used to help us, a gentleman by the name Double Johnny. He helps most nurses just to apply for jobs in UK. So he was the one that told me the steps to follow, what to do in order to get a job in UK. So one of the first things he told me to do was to do the English test, which was IELTS, and I did that. So after doing the IELTS and passing it, getting the band score that they needed, I then had to register with the Nursing Council of UK, Nursing and Midwifery Council. Everything is online. I just went to their website and then registered as a foreign nurse. And then I registered. And then after registering, they are the ones that tell you step by step what you need to do. Other people go by registering first before the English test. You can do it either way. You can do the English test first, or you can register first, whichever way you do it. But at the end of the day, you still have to do the English test and then do the the licensure exam.
Oh, okay.
Yes, as nurses, we need to do the licensure. So there are two parts of licensure. There is a computer-based test, which you can do it in South Africa. And then there's also the OSCE, which is done when you get to the UK. So they guide you. Once you register with them, they guide you. They tell you what to do, what steps to do, what's the next step, like that. And then, it's easy after that. Yeah.
So how long was the process for you registering and then writing? I know writing the English test, it's a once-off thing in South Africa, and then you wait for your results, which might take 3 to 4 or 6 weeks.
Yeah.
The registration process and the application, how many months did you take?
It was a bit long, probably because of COVID. It messed up everything. Because, I did my test, the English test, I did it in August of 2019. And I got the results, I think, early September, I think. And then I did the computer-based test in October. And right about the same time, I then registered with this agency, MMA. They got me the job. I did an interview same month, October, and I got the job same month. And then after that, I had to do the visa processes. Everything was going on smoothly up until, I think this is when they then disappointed me, because everything was just going on smoothly. I thought that we were going to do everything fast, but I think around January of 2020, after I was done with everything, then I was just waiting on them to tell me where exactly I have to go, and then we should process the visa things, and that's when they delayed up until March, when there was lockdown. And
you almost gave up, I'm sure.
No. I was too far in to just give up like that, because
So at the end, did they finally help you with the visa and accommodation? Because I know when you secure a job in the UK, obviously there has to be a place where you're going to stay. You have to apply for a visa, which is a work visa. Also, if you have a family, if it's a child or your husband, did they have to also assist in getting them a visa, or that's something that you have to do yourself?
Okay, so the employer that I got, I did an interview in March, and I got the job same month.
Okay.
And then almost immediately, I think within 2 months of an interview and securing a job, they gave me what they call a certificate of sponsorship, COS. So that with that certificate, I was able to go to Johannesburg and then apply for a visa. And the certificate of sponsorship, they noted there that they are sponsoring me together with my family.
Oh, okay.
So yes, nice. I was able to apply for my own visa and my husband's visa using the same certificate of sponsorship. And then when we got there, they provided us with accommodation, 4 weeks free accommodation. But then we had to try and find our own accommodation.
Afterwards?
Yes, after the 4 weeks.
4 weeks is long enough to know your colleagues and other neighbors.
But it was a bit stressful, but because of COVID, I think everything was just slow, and it was just a bit...
I'm sure it's better if there's no COVID.
Yes, without COVID, things are a little bit better, but with COVID, everything is just too much. It's too stressful.
So now that you had the sponsorship, because I've heard that when you go overseas when you get a job overseas, you have to have proof of funds in your account. In this case, you have to prove that you have money, or now that they're sponsoring you, they are the ones taking care of everything.
Yes, since they said they are sponsoring me, they gave me that certificate of sponsorship. I didn't have to prove that I have anything in my account. And because they were sponsoring my husband as well, we didn't have to provide any proof of funds in our accounts. So we were sorted in that case.
Oh, okay. That's nice. So you've been in the UK for almost a year now.
Almost a year.
Almost a year now.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So for people who are listening in, Keabetsoe told me that she's coming home when I inboxed her. So I was happy to do the interview face to face. She's yet to leave again for the UK. So let's talk about the cost of living. A lot of people are curious. They may want to work abroad as nurses, but they want to understand. We know how much nurses get in Lesotho, in Siboche, in Matebe, in so many other places. In the UK, what would you say is the cost of living versus what nurses earn in the UK? I mean, you don't have to tell us your full salary, but just roughly.
Okay, the most expensive thing in the UK is accommodation.
Agreed.
Accommodation is just, oh God, it takes a lot of money. Okay, I pay rent of roughly £750. And that is a lot, yeah. And okay, accommodation also, the fact that it's expensive also depends on the area that you're living in. I think people living in London may find that they pay a lot more than people living in the outskirts. So it's a lot. The most expensive thing is just accommodation. Otherwise, everything else it's affordable. It's okay.
The food and other bills.
Yes, food is okay. It's cheap, in other words, but
So when you're comparing what you're earning, would you say it's totally worth it to work abroad?
Yes, it is. It is, more especially when I'm sending the money here home. The only sad part maybe about working in UK is the fact that the more you work, the more tax you pay. Like if you say you're sacrificing your own time and pushing and doing extra shifts and stuff like that, and then you end up earning more than you used to earning, you're going to pay a lot more tax.
Oh, okay.
So I think what they want is for a person to have just an average living. They don't want you to get too rich or whatever. I don't know. But the only good thing about it is the fact that when you send money home, it's a lot here at home. And yeah, you're able to do so many things here at home. So yeah. That's a good thing about it.
So this could be for someone planning to live in the UK for like a certain period of time while they send money home and then maybe come back later to retire.
Or do your own projects here at home. Even if you still intend to stay in the UK for maybe forever, you can still have your own projects here at home which will generate income for you.
So with this type of job that you're working, would you say it's a contract based for a certain number of years or it's permanent? It's up to you when you would want to come back?
It's at the moment I have a 3-year contract.
Okay.
Yeah, which is renewable. So I could just renew it if I want to.
Or
I could decide to come back, which is highly unlikely anyway.
So far, what has been your experience? I mean, obviously, you are working during the pandemic, and a lot of us, the world has been hit by this COVID-19. What's your experience working in the UK versus working in Seboch, Lesotho?
The challenges are still more or less the same. One might not believe, but we still face the same challenges like we used to face here at home. I know there was a time when we were not happy due to the fact that there was no PPE here at home. It's still the same. It's still the same. We still struggle. Like we still complain that this is not enough. What we're given is not enough, especially when we're dealing with people that sometimes we know we get COVID positive people. So the challenge is still the same. PPE is still the main issue. Yeah.
In terms of the environment, how have you and your husband adjusted to living in the UK? I know the weather is not the same at all. Obviously, they have longer winters and it's very cold and it's wet and you have shorter summers. Unlike here, how have you guys adjusted to living in the UK?
Most of the time we are at work and once in a while when we are out, we recently enjoyed the summer when people were complaining back at home, snow. We were there chilling with our vests and stuff. So
is he also
it's been great.
No,
yes, he is.
Oh, he's a nurse?
Yes, he is.
Also, he also found a job.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So when you said they secured a visa for you and your husband, I thought it was just you.
No. He left as my dependent. He had not written his English yet when we left.
Okay.
So he only did his English when we got there.
And then started working afterwards.
Yes.
Oh, this blends in very well. So you both are working in the UK. Oh, okay. Now I understand. I think a lot of people now have clarity. For some of us, we thought he's the dependent. Okay, no, that's fine. So what would be your advice to nurses who are looking to secure jobs in the UK?
Just work hard, make sure you push, strive for whatever you want. Nothing comes easy.
I can imagine.
Yeah, nothing comes easy. You just have to push. Like, it's not easy. We might make it seem easy, but it's not. You just have to make sure you push and you work hard. Practice. The English, the most difficult part is the English. So once you're done with the English, everything is a little bit easier. It's true there are challenges here and there, but once you're done with the English, everything might just go smoothly. But then when you get there are stressors, the change of environment, everything's just new. So you just need to make sure you have a strong support system.
Okay.
Yeah, people whom you'll be able to talk to, offload your stresses onto other people who might just encourage you and all that.
In terms of money, this is important. I forgot to ask it. Is there like a certain amount of money you say to people, start saving because this is the amount of money I used while I was applying, while I was writing the English test?
It's going to be a little bit difficult because the amount I paid back in 2019 is different now, also due to inflation and the rent, the pound, all those. So it's a bit hard. And while I was applying, I did not want to calculate. I just told myself, this is what I want. So I just did things as they came. When I was told, it's time for you to pay a registration fee, I just paid up. I only tried to calculate afterwards. I can't even remember the exact amount anyway.
But that's fine. I don't think it's too expensive because the English test, the last time I checked, it was around between 2.6 and 3.4.
Oh,
So maybe now it's higher. I'm not
yeah,
sure.
in 2019 I paid 4.7. That was there for IELTS. I don't know now how much it is, but yeah.
No, that is fine. But I think, like you're saying, if you really, really want something, you will save for it, you'll make time for it, you'll research about it, and then you should be able to apply.
And you just close your eyes, actually. You just tell yourself, this is what I want. Like, you push yourself to do it. Yeah.
All right. Before we close, any last words?
For those who want to go to the UK, it's doable, guys. It's not just something that we see other people doing. It's doable. Everyone can do it. You don't need political affiliations to do it. You can just do it if you want it. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Keabetsoe, for coming to share your story. I'm sure so many people will learn a lot from this, and they will be commenting on my video, so you should be ready to answer those questions. By the way, guys, if you want to learn more, Keabetsoe has about 3 or 4 videos where she shares how she applied and secured a job in the UK on her YouTube channel. Just search Keabetsoe.
Mosoka Mosoka.
Mosoka Mosoka. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. See you in our next episode. Bye for now.